Welcome, drone video fans. My name is Bill, and this 5.5 minute video we're going to take the Autel Evo up about 200 feet and head on out towards Lake Erie, which you can see there in the distance. We are at Geneva State Park, a place that I've been coming to for probably more decades than I'd like to recall. None of that marina was there when I first started coming out here, although this picnic area was. We're going to fly over some trees here, and I'm keeping it about 200 feet to make sure we have a good straight line of sight path for the transmission signal and video and so on and so forth. And you can see there's not much by way of color happening in the trees yet because we're fairly close to the lake. We're in 1x zoom here, but we're going to switch over to 2x zoom right here, so that we can see the boats a little bit better as we go over the marina. And you'll see that despite the fact that we're zoomed in 2x, the resolution holds up pretty well. We shot this in 4K 60 with 100 megabits per second video transfer rate, and so it lends itself pretty well to allowing you to do a little zooming here. See, the lake is fairly calm. That's because there was a south wind this particular day, so the lake is calm whenever there's a south wind. That grassy area that we just flew over with the birdhouses used to be occupied by a beach house for bathers to change into their swimming suits. We're just turning around here now, and we're going to be facing back in the direction we came from. And before we head back in that direction, we're going to drop the gimbal down and be able to see some of the watercraft boats, whatever, that are in the marina. This was shot on October 8th, so it's kind of late in the season. Kind of surprised to see how many boats are still inside the marina, which holds over 300 craft. You do see some open slips there where people have already pulled their boats out and prepared them for winter storage, but there's the large majority of them, probably 85%, are still here and gonna stay here. I think they have to be out by the end of the month. So now we're gonna look back here. We're at 2x here, and now we're back to 1x. You can see that we're over a half a mile away from launch point back there in that little clearing area. You see the parking lot area in front of us there, and that whole parking lot area when I first started flying here was grass and gravel for parking. So things have changed considerably since 1990 when the Army Corps of Engineers put this marina in here. Now we're, as I said, the trees still haven't begun to change color. There's a few that have, but not many. But we're staying about 200 feet above the ground here to make sure we get over these trees, and once we do, we'll start dropping down in order to get ready for landing. As we cross over the last of these trees, on the right side you'll see a patch of knot grass. There's a big grass area there, but that area is knot grass. What that is wildflowers and weeds, and they left it just pretty much the way it was because there's a lot of different birds and butterflies and things like that make their homes there. So it's sort of like a natural preserve for the birds and butterflies and whatnot that like those particular kinds of plants. We're probably at about 10-foot altitude here and coming back over this parking lot. This parking lot is really huge and long. It's about 1,000 feet long from one end of the parking lot to the other. Almost, I would say, 300 meters or whatever. In the distance you see my little white car there, and me standing in the shadows in order to be able to see my viewing device, which is a Galaxy Note 4 cell phone on my transmitter. And now instead of coming straight in, we always zip it around here and back it in. Just kind of something that we've gotten into the habit of doing. And then we bring the gimbal up so we don't hear the contact alarms going off. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the lake and the marina and the various scenery that we have out here. If you're so inclined, leave a comment. We'll hope to get another video up soon, as long as the weather holds up. Thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you soon.